Kia ora digi whānau. Going for a little walk today. It's a little bit different. Today is my birthday. It is, well, not my birthday, it's more the anniversary of my birthday. 40 years since the day of my birth. So I thought, well, maybe on this walk I might tell you a little bit about me so you can get to know me a little bit better. If you really want to, I must warn you, some of it sounds a bit crazy, definitely entertaining, but sometimes with some of the information I tell people, I end up getting in their heads and then they blame me, and I do not take responsibility for any of that happening. So be warned that if you learn anything about your consciousness and unlocking things when learning about my stories, I'm not responsible for your actions or your thoughts. So, what can I say? I was born here in Timaru 40 years ago. I was a C-section baby. Come out mum's guts like an alien. Back then, old C-sections weren't very common. And the old doc decided to cut a little bit too deep with the scalpel and nicked me on the head. So as I came out, I had a gash over my eyebrow, pissing out with blood. What a lovely start to the world. Grew up out of Timaru, away to the villagey town just out of Geraldine. Had a bit of a country lifestyle. Dad had a hobby farm. Raised several different animals over time. They brought all sorts of different issues. Hello. Got the sheepies out here. Yeah, there's sheepies in Timaru. These ones are all good. Evening.
How are you?
It must have been her cell phone, I think she was going to say. A ringtone of some sort. Because there's no way that she had a cat on her. Wee broom broom machine. What? So yeah. Had a bit of a hobby farm. Dad had some sheep. A few cattle here and there. One point we had a milking cow. God, that was right when I was young. Had to deal with making sure she didn't kick the bucket as you're milking her by hand. Not fun when you got to do it daily. And there's also one point I was lactose intolerant. We had to get some goats. I'll tell you what, milking goats every day, to drink that milk, that's different. It was good. I lived. I didn't like it, but I lived. Not so bad now. Dad used to go rabbit shooting a lot. That was fun. I remember one night when we were spotlighting, come up behind one here, just standing there slightly crouched, ready to bolt. He shot it up at sphincter and it did a backflip and then landed on its head. Fuck, it was hilarious. I suppose it's a bit morbid of me saying it's hilarious, but country kids, we go through all sorts of different situations where some of you city slickers are like, that's gross. Can't handle fucking shit. Can't handle the smell, can't handle the look, can't even handle the perception that that even happens. Quite frankly, to me, that's sad. But there are major differences between us and town folk. I've been stuck in town for quite some time now. Over the last 20 years. The reason I say I'm stuck is because I came to town to make a life for myself, because that's what apparently you're supposed to do. Migrate into town, get a job, career, whatever the fuck you like. So I did that. I got a job. Absolutely loved it. Ups and downs of it. Learn all the fucking shit that you need to do. But I ended up getting a fucking injury from it. And that's where life got a little bit interesting. Because it wasn't no ordinary injury. This was a back injury. And it was rather sticky back injury, and the boss didn't really like me, so they made life pretty hard, because at the time government legislation meant that they were supposed to take care of things, but they didn't want to take care of things because they knew it was going to cost money. So they tried and tried and tried to manipulate me, make me miserable, try and get me to quit. Shit. They even tried getting me so fucking depressed they wanted me to kill myself. Could tell that by the way that they were treating me. They were fucking the wrong person there. Ended up losing the job anyway, because circumstances of not getting the help I was supposed to be getting for my back injury was making things harder to work, and my body was making me unreliable. They then had something legitimate to hold against me, the fact that I could not be at work regularly, and that's purely because I wasn't being looked after properly. So once they did that, and they got rid of me, I still went back and tried getting the help I so deserved. But no, they decided to lie and bullshit and say that they didn't have the paperwork involved to be able to initiate anything. I went back twice before the so-called legislation bullshit, where they're supposed to be in charge of it, was still legitimate. But then, because I didn't want to let life stop me, I ended up having my first kid around that 5-year anniversary mark. And that stopped me going in for the 3rd time before that mark ran out. So I went in after that 5-year mark not knowing that it was about that. And all of a sudden they found these records. And they said, well, it's now been 5 years. It's like, well, it hasn't been 5 years, it's only like the start of the 5th year. It's only been 4 years. No, to them it shows 5 because of the date. And because of that, they said it's now no longer our problem, it's ACC's problem. Oh, that's been interesting for the last 21 fucking years, hasn't it? My God, have I gone through fucking hell with those bastards. Well, I finally got the evidence I needed. And I'm coming back. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm coming to take my fucking life back. I'm sick of being fucking in a victim mindset that makes life painful and miserable in some cases. Nah, fuck that. It's hard fucking work. I gotta live with this nerve pain every bloody day for the rest of my life because of those assholes mistreating me. I might go into this back injury story a little bit more because today's my birthday, but things are going to be a little bit different because I decided that I'm actually going to try and push this a little bit further. I'm not going to be great at it, I'm not fucking perfect, but I've learned a lot over my lifetime. And there's a whole heap of things that I could teach people. Some things that I don't even need to teach people, they could just listen and certain words will trigger their own shit from happening. The more anyone gets to know and understand me, the more my cryptic speaking makes sense. Learning to control the crazy. That's a big part of life. Learning to control emotions in different life situations. That's a big part of life. Oh, here's some public toilets in Timaru if you need them. Just off the highway. Next to the soccer field. And the Century Movement Centre. Trust our Iraqi. So yeah, I decided for my birthday, instead of me getting a present, I'm gonna gift you guys my life experiences, if you're willing to listen. I don't know how often I'll put videos out, I don't know how long they'll be. I've got no idea what I'm doing on this YouTube stuff, like, so it's going to be a slow process with me learning how to do things, edit, blah 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 blah. So in the meantime, you're just going to get what you get. You're going to have to deal with that, suck it up. Life is like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. So yeah, I guess things have changed. I mean, you can only break a person so many times before they don't give a fuck anymore. And when the system doesn't just fail you your whole life, it's actively designed to betray you as a human. There's things in place that the double speak and all that stuff that goes on in the courts and shit, it's all cryptic spells, all designed to confuse you and get you to submit. But quite often, and I mean quite often, there's times where you're actually more innocent than they're presuming you're guilty. But because we don't know our shit, they end up getting one over on us. So I thought it's time we all start growing up. We all learn a few tricks, because there's no fucking way, and I mean there's no fucking way I want anyone getting treated the way I got fucking treated. No one should fucking suffer the way I did. No one should suffer the way my family did, the way my children did, the way my father, the way my father suffered with his life. Generational bullshit from government systematically just fucking everyone over, catching you up in a system that doesn't provide shit. They say they do, and then they treat you like absolute fucking shit with the stuff that you're actually entitled to in certain situations. But they decide that because you're entitled to that, they're going to treat you like shit, because they assume that everyone is a liar, everyone is a bludger, and everyone wants something for nothing. Well, fuck you, cunts. I've been living my fucking life legitimately the way you guys been fucking telling me to do, and it ain't done shit but make me fucking miserable. So things are gonna change. Gonna open up some eyes, because we all have the same consciousness, but people don't realise it. Because if we as individuals go through that specific situation, like I said in the last video, if you've seen it, that if you got given all the context of the situation and you know the difference between wrong or right, you're going to come up with the same answer on what way forward is, which way to go, as every other person, if you're being truly honest with yourself and not letting your ego take control. Oh, fuck. So that's why I've got to move every fucking day, because if I don't move, my back locks up and I end up stuck in fucking bed. And my kids miss out. My partner's left to do everything. She does everything fucking as it is. That's how I've been treated. So everything will come out in time. And I'll get there. One step at a time. Fuck you, round eye. You will not fuck with my life. Confucius say, man who go to bed with itchy ass, wake up with stinky finger. Moral of the story, wash your ass before you go to bed. Hey. Oh. Right, so I'm coming up to a school, guys, so I'm like keeping my camera down and shit. Because I ain't fucking doing this shit fucking looking like no creep. It looks bad enough as it is just with the way I am. I always get fucking misjudged for something I'm not. So fucking someone's gonna learn. It's gonna be a painful walk home. Okay guys, now the fucking pain's starting to kick in. This is when the old mind starts to scatter a wee bit. I lose track of what I was talking about. The truth will come out. Grateful that I've got some help. I certainly fucking need it with my scenario. See how things go. You wondering what I'm doing? Having a bit of a break and just starting off now because the pain can get that bad. It can actually make you dizzy and woozy. It's not fun. I might have my staff in my hand, but I don't want to fucking pull over.
Thursday and Sunday.
So, as I'm going to be telling things about my life over these videos, I'm going to exhibit off my town. And even though I may call it a shithole sometimes, it's really not. It's a beautiful place. It is quite literally the heart of the South Island on the East Coast. Afternoon. Not too bad. Getting the truck nice and clean?
Yep.
Nice. No sense in being rude to strangers. Positive energy creates positive energy. Negative energy shuts people down. So, how about we change things up, guys? Let's start being honest with each other in all aspects of life. It's going to be tough at some points, but in the end, we're all going to be better off. If we're all doing the right thing, no one's going to get left behind, are they? So let's do it with some positive energy. There's only a few people that need tough love. Not everyone needs it. Not everyone can handle it. So be kind. You don't know how people's day's been. You don't know what they're going through or what they've been through. There's no need to be an asshole in life, because if you run into someone like me, I'm the type of asshole that wakes you up to the fact that you're the asshole in the first place. And that you shouldn't be such a prick to others. I know I'm picking up cans. Well, they're fucking rubbish and they can be recycled. Be a tidy Kiwi, yeah? You want to see better? You need to do better. I've only barely even scraped the snow off the top of the surface of the iceberg of my life. You can see I'm already trying to do better for myself. Even though it fucking hurts every moment of every fucking day. Oh, I've still got to push through and do what's right. There is no need to be pricks, assholes, bastards, bitches, mother huggers or otherwise. We only have one chance at this life. Random. I don't really like that because it's rubbish. It's funny being on course, but okay. I'll take them home and ask the missus what to do. Because if it's rubbish, I don't mind if it's rubbish. Stupid, annoying, rubbery things. Really, what are you doing leaving that on? Right, look at this. If I had a bag, I'd probably try and climb over there and pick all that up. There's a lot of shit over there. Lazy people just throw. Come on. We can do better than this. It's not just New Zealand that deserves better. The whole world deserves better. Well, why not fucking pioneer the new revolution? What's that, you may ask? Well, think about it. I've already spoken about it once. It's about us having one consciousness. Well, you learn a little bit more about what I'm talking about along this journey that I'm beginning, you might learn to understand why I sound so bloody crazy sometimes. And deservedly so, to be honest. Oh. No one should have to go through this. So if I was any lesser, man, I would have broken my promise many times years ago. Talk about that at another stage. Like I said, baby steps. And this is only the beginning. Oh, it's starting to get sore. Need to get to the medication station, but I'm just about home. Oh, fuck it. Daddy is home. We'll see you in the next video.